Welcome to the live. This is Sylvester Kwasi Bekoe on the show. Empire Mansions is up, new levels reach, and authority is given. This week casting on mission and ministries. Sylvester. Know very well that I'm the single person that works on the channel. As creation is concerned, only to whom is created, activated, that creates. Only to whom build, that is called a builder. And any other force and angels, engineers come up to their earth levels and level reaching every dimension. Thank you so much for this very time you're making with us. We release ourselves from inside of any spirit that will come from the camera or from the system where it's regardless, not respect, with obedience. This is typically instructions led by somebody's kingdom. This is a mission led by the superpower of archangels. Now, when you take a look at the finish line with what we've been saying, at least the new level reach is this that we can take a real look at what we say is engineered. Engineered right before us, live us on the show. We would also like to say the Lord did it. Yes, Sylvester, once again, Kwasi Bekoe, the only single side working. I'm not in somebody and somebody not in this because to have myself release and prove that I'm this single to here we got it. So this is the most level we can say in the Lord or the Lord build. We can say somebody working will be for another personality where it doesn't show your identity, no purpose. Do you know what? Carefully, you should know that if the Lord and sorry for start to be a bit or generally anybody at all can be in general, but in the general, other makes an airplane communicating the enemy. So let it out the enemy. Come on, Nkonya. Out of Nkonya right away. Out of the Nkonya people. We are not in the room of somebody. Out right away. We haven't gone out of the house. How you haven't gone out to any place? How to take a look at yourself? What is look in the level and where we've reached to the same building? We have had to start but to have time, at least this one having time to build it right before ourselves. Where would you find what is building newly created and then you want to say it's your kind of work? It's not your work. I'm speaking from a different voice of myself. Do you agree? This Sylvester question back when the virgin work. Where can we be this January? This Sunday, so return to January, return to Sunday, Teresa. Return to Sunday. Nata Rita Authority, Nata Arenata. So Nata Arenata. Come on, the enemy. Move out the rule out of the corruption. Out of this place. Out of this place. Out of the colors. Take it out of the waters and full depth. Come out. We can only do this live. As what concerns life, can you not see? Just watch carefully. If you walk into this place, what are you watching? What else? Jesus, watch carefully. Watch. What is this? As if it has not been built, as if I'm not the same who did it. Because you don't know who I am to the level and what I can do. I don't know what I can do is not common because it's a news reaching our level every day, every dimension. This is the kingdom way. Now, if you just look at what we say we want to build, when somebody build it, would you regard a person for who he is, or it will be for no credited to somebody else? Really? Can you do that? Do you know what is happening? Are you watching? Are you watching to the level we've reached? Are you watching to the level it's reaching us? Are we joking? Are we credited righteousness? Are we showing that the Lord indeed is working the most miracle? Are we seeing it? Is this somebody's dream? Or we are likely not real being ourselves? Are we really being ourselves? No, we need to credit that also to the Lord, if indeed is one of us. Virgins with verdict. Sunday sitting right before you, who the Lord has charged you to honor. You didn't honor him. And you are saying he should be who? Then you projected not against this. Because my flight is on a different dimension. I would have to only do this so that you don't say that we are in the material lifeless. This will contain life, life in NKONYA, life in Cape Coast, life in US, life in any other place that is given. That's the only way you can intercede. We don't intercede because of somebody's name, Jesus. There's no Jesus here. Why? You are to learn about whom they say is this name. Then you will know who this person is. Then your account for knowing him is what is a proof to the world you know him. So you can't impose on somebody to be a Muslim. No Muslim. There's no Muslim here. There's no Christianity. Why? You have to know that in school you migrated and upgraded stages and level. So you couldn't be in one place of the world. You have had to go the level here, take an exam, whatever the result is. That's what you achieve. Whether you are referred to writing or rewriting or receiving, that's what you have to do. You will say credit, benefit of the doubt. Whether it exists or not, you think it's given by the name. No, it doesn't work like that. You have to see this working well. Come on, come on, come on. So the house of obedience, instructions, come up to the level composition, which is the art he, creation, the state of the art. This is what you say in your heart. If you should find a blood and things just vibrating, oozing, pumping, arteries, this is what they are doing. That's a miracle. So you don't call it the heart, somebody in your heart. No, you can't be in my heart. When you are in the heart of somebody, I am telling you, it's corrupt. Look at the lungs. You are not in my lungs. And my lungs is not a sackcloth. Canada's lungs. Can't you see what I'm doing? Or it's likely what you want to do that I am doing it. Then I will try a way to do another thing. That's the only thing I can show. The only word and the only thing I can show is this, that you'll find the Lord's doing as real as you see it, so it is. This is what the white people do, and any other person would go about doing. And if you don't find that reality, and you say it's a person who doesn't learn, who doesn't know anything about the calling area they came, then you say he's the one doing. Doing what? Do you even know what technology it is? At least watch carefully. What do we need? What do you need? Can't you see what reality is? To any level, we have shown that the Lord can fail. Or you saw it fail. How? We have to see our works. So I'm not a pastor. So I'm not a God. God, the goodness of ourselves. You can't rate the pastor to a prophet. A prophet is a different dimension with understanding of spirit. Having spirit about it. Come on here. So the pastor is when I carry a tree or anything that has to be forest or beast, learning on the field to cultivate, to learn. So if you haven't gone there to that level, it doesn't grade you to be with even a prophet. Don't prophesy when you are not a prophet. A prophet is somebody with spirit who is communicating or receiving from angels and the super forces. And some of the prophets do, other prophets deceive other prophets for what they are not. And they think they're prophetic. Anyway, call it. I was on the Facebook prophetic. I'm going to call it right away. Look, most of them, they are more money. Look at the voice, roaring. You say you are a dog. You say you are a lion. Lion something. That's why it's corrupt. Angel will not come in the form of that animal. Don't you see what we say? It's corruption. Look at when I have to use it. They are not clean. Yet the spirit is working with them. Then it takes somebody who heal and correct and clean. Before even being a prophet, you can be. You see, they have the spirit there, but it's not clean. You can't say somebody is prepared talking to the Lord. Yeah, they'll tell you the Lord is saying. The Lord is not working in the area I'm talking of. Yet you are saying you carry him to say it. That's the level it will judge you. You see that? That's the agreement. You can't be with fault to prophesy. Because the Lord that you want to say is the reason you prophesy. This one is corrupt. So you can't prophesy it. When it's without fault, that's why I say without fault, it should be. Is that your house? Can't you see the most color be recording? The mansion is really one of a kind you have never found because heaven is a mansion, many mansions. Either you want to testify a witness that you want to claim you are a witness to. He is the one talking of many mansions. And I'm showing many mansions without repeat of one thing that look like one. It's supposed to be watching. Just carefully watch. What details do you need about this? That we find it as it should be. So if it's a paperwork, you see that being constructed from where? In the purest level is the light. So in the light, you should find the works, building it. Find your good works in the area that will be recognized worldwide. Don't go and take somebody's place and say by force you want to be in that place. Look, if this were an airport right now, you convert, already it fits everywhere. You know that I've made it to suit the situation well. There you have all these places as what? The departure and all of that, this area. And you have to know what I'm saying. So that if you just want to simply construct, this is a multi-purpose airport to have this side operating, this side operating, this operating. So we have about 3 different runway in different directions. Let me show you what I'm saying. The aeroplane passenger will pass through this to the plane. One will pass through it to the plane, depending on how the direction comes from, this side and to the other opposite. So at least we have it to say in every 4 corner, you have it. Light is working. And you have to go in the level here to be the one coming and the one also here to depart. If I don't talk about what I'm saying, you will never understand it. You see it. This one may be loading or passenger cockpits. This side receiving and getting off. In either way, it should work. Do you agree now? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's been really nice and built. So I can be in the corruption. I'm not a robber inside. There is no cell in this place. It's just simply supposed to be myself. SYLVESTER. SYLVESTER. Kwasi Bekoe. When I do this, I'll be myself in a different form. I'm not a lion. Don't let a lion be as it should be the real thing. So let the Lord rule.